Did you know that 1 in 4 seniors in America experiences a fall every single year? It's a staggering fact that no one wants to face. Yet, it's one of the biggest threats to your independence and well-being. Imagine the fear that comes from not feeling steady on your feet, wondering if the next step might bring you pain or even worse, a trip to the emergency room. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone today. I'm here to share a simple yet powerful solution, a way of walking that could dramatically reduce your risk of falling. It's not complicated, but it's a game-changer for your confidence and mobility. Before we dive in, I'd love to ask you one small favor. Where are you and what time is it? As you're watching this, please share that in the comments below. Even the simplest moment of your day means a lot to me, because your presence here right now matters deeply. And if you find this helpful, please subscribe to this channel so you never miss another life-changing tip when it comes to walking safely. One of the most important habits you can build is to keep your head up and your eyes looking straight ahead. Imagine for a moment that you're walking down your favorite sidewalk, enjoying the warm afternoon sun. Now think about how easy it is to let your gaze drop toward the ground, watching every little crack or pebble. It might feel like you're being careful, but in truth, this habit can actually increase your risk of falling. When you look down, your head tilts forward, and that small change shifts your center of gravity. Your body is designed to stay balanced when your head is upright, aligned with your spine, and your eyes are focused on where you're going. But when you lean forward, you're essentially telling your body to brace for a fall. This posture makes your steps less steady and your balance more fragile, especially if your muscles aren't as strong as they used to be. Science has shown us that posture plays a vital role in maintaining balance. As we age, our inner ear, which acts like a gyroscope, inside our head, helps us sense where our body is in space. When our head tilts forward, that inner balance system can get confused, sending mixed signals to the brain. The result is a higher chance of misstep, stumbles, and even falls that could lead to serious injury. Keeping your head up not only improves your balance, but also allows your eyes to scan the environment for potential obstacles. That way you're prepared for uneven sidewalks, curbs, or anything else that might get in your way. It also helps you walk more confidently, giving your mind the sense of control it needs to feel secure. Imagine walking with your head high, your gaze steady, and your body upright. You're giving yourself the best chance to stay safe and independent. It might feel a bit strange at first, especially if you spent years looking down out of habit. But with practice, you'll find that each step feels more stable, each breath easier, and each walk more enjoyable. So the next time you head out for a walk, remind yourself, eyes forward, head tall, and a steady heart with each step you're building. Not just strength in your legs, but also a sense of confidence in your body's ability to support you. And that, my friend, is a gift worth giving yourself every single day. One of the most overlooked secrets to safe and steady walking is the simple act of swinging your arms naturally. You might not realize it, but the way your arms move opposite to your legs plays a critical role in keeping your balance steady as you take each step. Think back to when you were a child, running through the yard or walking to school. You probably never gave a second thought to the way your arms moved. But that rhythm was helping you stay upright all along as we get older. It's easy to forget about this natural movement. Maybe you're carrying a grocery bag, holding a grandchild's hand, or simply feel stiff in your shoulders. When your arms don't swing freely, your body loses a key part of its balancing system. It's like taking away one of the tightrope walker's balancing poles. Suddenly, each step feels just a little more uncertain. Scientists call this movement a reciprocal arm swing, which means that as your right leg steps forward, your left arm swings forward and vice versa. This pattern isn't just for show, it's nature's way of helping your body counterbalance the shifting weight of your legs. When one leg moves forward, your center of gravity naturally shifts, and the opposite arm swing helps steady you so that you don't lose balance. When your arms aren't moving freely, say if you're holding a heavy bag on one side, Or even if you're just keeping your arms stiff at your sides, your body has to work harder to keep you steady. That can make every step a little less sure, especially if your balance is already a bit shaky. And let's be honest, nobody wants to feel like every step is a gamble. If you've ever felt wobbly or unsteady, try paying attention to your arms the next time you walk. Let them swing naturally, keeping your hands free whenever possible so they can do their job of keeping you balanced. You'll be amazed at how such a small change can make a big difference in how secure and steady you feel on your feet. Remember, your body is a system, and even small habits like how you move your arms can build or chip away at your confidence and safety. With each step, you're not just moving forward. You're building the strength and balance that keep you independent, and that in itself is a precious gift, one that you deserve every day when it comes to walking safely. One small detail that often goes unnoticed is the way your foot meets the ground. You might be surprised to learn that placing your heel down first instead of your toe can make a big difference in preventing falls. Let's take a walk together in your mind for a moment. Picture yourself strolling down a familiar path, the one lined with trees you've admired. For years, each step feels easy until suddenly a small crack or uneven spot catches your foot, sending you off balance. Now let's talk about why that happens as we age. Our reflexes can slow down just a bit, and our sense of balance may not be as sharp as it once was. When you step with your toe first, your foot doesn't clear the ground very well. That small lift that used to come so naturally can become a challenge. The result is that even the tiniest obstacle like a pebble or a raised edge can trip you up. Heel strike, as doctors and therapists call it, means making contact with the ground using the back of your foot. This small adjustment in your walking pattern does more than you might think. It allows your foot to roll forward in a smooth motion, helping your body prepare for the next step. The rolling action also helps spread the impact evenly, which reduces stress on your joints and makes your walk more stable. When your heel strikes first, your foot naturally lifts higher off the ground as it swings forward, giving you better clearance to avoid small obstacles. It's like adding a built-in safety feature to every step. But when you step with your toe first, you're more likely to catch the ground and trip. Especially if you're walking on uneven surfaces, it's easy to underestimate how these small changes in our gait can make a world of difference. Many people don't even realize they've started to shuffle their feet or step with their toes. First, it happens gradually, often, without us noticing. But the risk of falling grows. So the next time you head out for a walk, try to be mindful of how your foot meets the ground. Aim for a gentle, steady heel strike that helps you walk with confidence. Each step you take is more than just a way to get around. It's a promise to yourself that you're choosing balance, safety, and a life of independence, and that, my friend, is something worth every step. As we get older, even the simplest movement, like shifting our weight from one foot to the other, becomes more important than we often realize. You might think of walking as something that just happens, but every step you take is a delicate dance of balance and strength. When you're standing on one leg, even for a brief moment, your body has to trust that leg to hold your weight. That moment of trust is what we call the weight shift. Imagine standing at your kitchen sink or near a sturdy counter as you slowly lift one foot off the ground. You're asking your standing leg to do all the work. At first you might feel wobbly or unsteady, and that's perfectly normal. Our bodies naturally become less efficient at balancing as we age. But the good news is that this can be improved by practicing a simple exercise called single leg stance. You can teach your body to handle weight shifting more confidently when you lift one foot and hold it for a few seconds. Your muscles, joints, and even your brain are working together to keep you steady. This exercise trains the small stabilizing muscles around your ankle and knee muscles that can get weaker if we don't use them regularly over time. This practice builds not just strength, but also trust in your own balance. Weight shifting is more than just a mechanical movement. It's a conversation between your mind and body. When you hesitate to put all your weight on one leg, your steps become shorter, your feet move farther apart, and you may start shuffling. This can make walking feel less natural, and it actually raises your risk of falling by learning to fully shift your weight from side to side. You're teaching your body to walk in a smoother, more confident way. Think of each step as an opportunity to practice this balance. Feel the weight settle fully into one leg before you swing the other forward. You'll be surprised at how much this small habit can change the way you move. And as your balance improves, so does your sense of independence. That's what makes this exercise so powerful. So next time you're standing at the sink or near a counter, take a moment to lift one foot and hold it steady. Breathe deeply and remind yourself that every practice step is a step toward a safer, more confident walk. You're not just strengthening your legs. You're building a future filled with the freedom to walk where you want, with the confidence that your body can support you every step of the way. As we age, even the way we place our feet on the ground can shape how steady and confident we feel. When we walk, one of the simplest habits you can practice is placing each foot in front of the other, what health professionals call tandem walking. When you walk this way, each step builds on the last, creating a natural rhythm that keeps you moving forward. And imagine for a moment that you're walking down a familiar path, maybe on your way to meet a friend or heading to the store. Each time your foot lands directly in front of the other, your body senses that alignment and uses it to keep your balance steady. That's because walking in a straight line trains your muscles, joints, and even your inner ear to work together. It's like building a bridge of trust between your mind and body, reminding you that every step can be a strong one. But sometimes as we get older, we might notice our feet drifting wider apart, almost like a shuffle. Maybe you've seen it yourself. Your steps aren't as straight as they used to be. This is what experts call a wide base gait. At first, it might feel like a good idea, like you're giving yourself a more stable foundation. But in reality, it can have the opposite effect. When your feet are too far apart, your body has to work even harder to stay balanced, especially on uneven ground or soft surfaces. A wide-based gait makes it harder for your body to respond to sudden changes like a small bump in the sidewalk or a shift in the ground beneath you. Instead of quickly adjusting, your body might freeze up or stumble, putting you at greater risk of falling. That's why learning to walk with one foot placed naturally in front of the other can be such a powerful habit. You might think that sounds simple, but it's a skill that needs practice, especially if you've gotten used to stepping wide. Start by walking along a straight line like the seam of your carpet, or even an imaginary line on the sidewalk. Let each foot find its place, and give yourself time to feel the rhythm of your steps. With practice, this technique can strengthen your sense of balance, improve your coordination, and build your confidence in every step you take. Remember, each step is more than just a movement. It's a commitment to staying strong and independent by choosing to walk with intention. You're investing in your own freedom and the joy of moving through life with confidence and grace. When it comes to staying steady on your feet, a few simple exercises can make a world of difference for your confidence and independence. Picture yourself in your own kitchen with the sink in front of you, a place where you feel safe and supported. That's the perfect spot to begin. Start by placing your hands lightly on the countertop for balance, then slowly lift one foot off the ground. Hold it there for a few seconds, feeling the strength in your standing leg. This is what health experts call a single leg stance. It might seem easy, but it trains the small stabilizing muscles in your ankle, knee, and hip muscles that quietly keep you balanced every day. If you've ever felt a bit unsteady or noticed that your steps are shorter than they used to be, you're not alone as we age. Our bodies naturally lose some of the reflexes and muscle strength that once kept us balanced without a second thought. That's why practicing these gentle exercises is so important. They give your body a chance to build strength and confidence one step at a time. Another simple exercise you can try is the heel-to-toe walk. Imagine a straight line on the floor, maybe a seam in your carpet or a piece of painter's tape, and place one foot directly in front of the other, so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Take a slow, steady step forward, keeping your eyes focused ahead. This exercise helps train your balance by aligning your body and engaging those same stabilizing muscles if you're looking for a way to challenge yourself a little more. Try adding a slight bend to your knees as you stand. This small adjustment engages your core and leg muscles, helping you maintain stability. Remember to breathe deeply and take your time. There's no rush, and each practice session brings you closer to a more confident walk. The key to success with these exercises is consistency. Just a few minutes each day can lead to noticeable improvements in your balance and posture. You'll find that even walking to the mailbox or around the grocery store becomes easier and less worrisome. That's the real gift of these simple movements, the freedom to move through life with confidence and grace. So the next time you're at the sink or near a sturdy counter, remember that every practice step you take is an investment in your health and independence. Your journey to a safer, steadier walk starts right here, right now. For many of us, the idea of using a walker or cane can bring up mixed feelings. It might feel like a sign of weakness or like giving up a piece of our independence. But in reality, a good assisted device can be one of the most powerful tools for maintaining the freedom we hold. So, dear, let's take a moment to talk about when and why you might need to use one. Picture yourself walking through your home or down the sidewalk, feeling that moment of hesitation before each step. Maybe it's a little unsteadiness, a small fear that the ground might shift beneath you, or that unexpected worry that you might lose your balance. It's a feeling that can creep in slowly, often so gradually that we hardly notice it at first. But it can grow over time, making us hesitant to go for a walk, run errands, or enjoy time with family and friends. When you use a walker or a cane, you're not giving in to age. You're giving yourself a chance to keep moving, keep living, and keep engaging with the world around you. These tools are designed to provide an extra point of contact with the ground, creating a stable base that helps you feel more secure in medical terms. A walker or cane increases your base of support, which means you're less likely to tip or stumble when you're on the move. Doctors and therapists often recommend these devices when they notice someone hesitating or when their steps become shorter and more cautious. It's a sign that your body is trying to tell you it needs a little extra help, and that's okay. When you use a walker or a cane, you're giving your body the support it needs to stay active. You're choosing to participate in life instead of watching from the sidelines. Think of the freedom it gives you, the ability to walk through the grocery store without worrying, to visit friends without that nagging fear of falling. That's the real power of these devices. They're not a sign of weakness, but a badge of resilience, a way of telling yourself in the world that you're not done yet. So if you've noticed that little hesitation, that small moment of doubt when you walk, consider trying a walker or a cane. It might just be the key to unlocking a more active, fulfilling, and independent life. Because every step you take with or without a device is a step toward the future. You deserve one filled with confidence, dignity, and the joy of movement. One of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself as you age is the simple act of staying active. It might sound like something you've heard 100 times before, but the science behind it is both fascinating and deeply reassuring every time you move. Why? Heather. It's a short walk around the block or a gentle stretch in your living room. Your body is building and reinforcing pathways that keep you balanced and steady on your feet. When we stop moving, those pathways can weaken sometimes without us even noticing. The small stabilizing muscles in our legs and core that help us catch ourselves when we stumble begin to lose their strength. Our reaction times can slow, and our confidence in our own balance starts to fade. It's like a muscle you never use over time. It becomes harder and harder to rely on it when you need it. Most regular physical activity, even in small amounts, helps keep these muscles engaged and responsive. It also keeps the mind connected to the body, so that when you take a step, your brain and muscles work together seamlessly to keep you steady. Doctors call this the neuromuscular connection, And it's what allows you to walk with confidence, even on days when you might feel a little unsteady. Think of the feeling you get after a nice stroll. Outdoors, the air in your lungs, the warmth in your muscles, the quiet pride that comes from knowing you're investing in your health. That's more than just a pleasant moment. It's your body telling you that every step is strengthening your balance, your heart, and your independence. The best part is, it doesn't take hours of strenuous exercise to see these benefits. A daily walk around your neighborhood, a few minutes of stretching or even dancing in your living room can work wonders. The key is consistency, giving your body the movement it needs to stay strong and flexible. So if you've ever felt hesitant about starting a new exercise routine, remember that every small effort counts your balance, your strength, and your independence. All rely on keeping those pathways open and strong. Each day you move is a day you're investing in a future where you can walk with confidence and embrace every moment with grace. That's the gift of movement. A gift you can give yourself every day, starting right now. As we come to the end of our time together, I hope you found encouragement in the simple yet powerful lesson we've shared today, that every step you take, every small movement you practice is a step toward a healthier, more independent life. Remember, it's not about being perfect or doing everything at once. It's about taking things one day at a time, finding joy in each moment, and celebrating every bit of progress you make. If there's one thing I'd love for you to take away, it's this. Your independence is not defined by whether you use a cane or a walker today. It's defined by the courage to keep moving forward, to stay engaged with life, and to believe in your ability to grow stronger. Trust that, with each step, each time you shift your weight with confidence, you're building a path back to freedom, and a life filled with energy and purpose. Before we say goodbye, I'd love to hear from you. What lesson or feeling are you taking away from today's video? Is there a word or idea that spoke to you, a piece of advice that you're eager to try? Or maybe just drop the word hope in the comments below to let us know you're here and you're ready to embrace this journey with an open heart. And if you found this video helpful, I'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe to the channel. Tap the notification bell and share this with a friend or family member who might also benefit from these gentle reminders. Imagine a path stretching out before you, lined with soft light and warm breezes. Each step bringing you closer to the vibrant, independent life you deserve. That's the journey we're walking together, one step at a time. So here's to your strength, your resilience, and the gentle hope that blooms with every effort you make. May each day bring you a little more confidence, a little more freedom, and a lot more joy. Take care, and I'll see you next time.